friend, welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which just means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and I sell them, hopefully for a profit. Today is Thursday, October 31st. Happy Halloween if you celebrate. My husband last night was like, are you gonna dress up for the video? I was like, I don't have a costume. I don't really get big into Halloween at all, but I did pull this vest, this like vintage Halloween vest out of my inventory. Thought I'd be a little festive for you today. So I have 5 items that sold yesterday. 4 on eBay, 1 on Poshmark. The first one is so good. All right, my gross sales amount was $231.77. This is a BOLO, like actual other people besides me would say this is a BOLO. Really high sell-through rate, high profits. Well, I guess depending on how much you pay for it. High average sale price. This is a wool vest, and if you don't recognize it, the brand is Filson. Ta-da. This is called a Mackinac vest, the Mackinac Western vest. This sold in 2 days. I had another one a couple months ago. I don't know how I found 2 in such a short span of time, but I did. That one took like a month to sell. This took literally 2 days. Okay, so the average sale price for a Filson Mackinac vest is $111.74, a used one. 48% sell-through rate. That's fantastic. That means if there's 100 items listed, which there's not, but just 48 of them are sold, and 52 are still listed. It's a really good sell-through rate. I keep getting asked if I filter my, when I'm searching for the sell-through rates, if I filter by color, size. I do sometimes. When I do them for the videos, I always tell you the words that I use in the searches. I search on, hold on, bud. I search on the eBay Seller Hub in the product research tool. Okay. So sometimes I will be more specific in my search for the video. I am always specific when I am comping to list. I know that's different, but okay. So when I did that, I went through, looked at the size, looked at the color, and then did my pricing accordingly. I did list it for $150. I was hoping to get $120. So $150 accounts for, I have a 15% off coupon in my store that anyone can use at any time. And I have a 20% off coupon, or not, I send 20% off coupons all the time on everything. So on every platform. Sorry, there's a lot happening behind me. This is very exciting to me, but I get distracted very easily. It is raining and windy, and it's Halloween, pouring. And so my children are a little yeah, a little more than normal. So anyway, my last night I was, if you've watched my videos the last couple days, I am just under my monthly goal, and it's the end of the month. And last night I was like, I just need one like good thing to sell. I have a handful of things in my store that are listed over like $50. Like I just need one good thing to sell. And then I had a an offer come through for $115. And I was like, oh, I really wanted to get 120. So I slept on it. And then this morning I decided to go ahead and accept that $115 offer. I did. These were high. They paid $126.20 with shipping, 2 days to sell. I bought it at my new favorite thrift store for $5. My profit is $97.93. I asked you to keep that door open, kiddo. That $5 was not worth worrying about. You know what I mean? For me, in my opinion, for what I'm doing, I'm never telling you what to do. All right, that was the BOLO. I've got a couple other, I don't know, decent things. This is a sleeve shirt by J. Crew, and it is new with tags. I found it at the bins. I had it listed for like $20. The average sale price is $13.72 with 11% sell-through rate, and that was, I believe, filtered to new. I had it listed for $20 on Poshmark because I don't really try to sell things under $15 on Poshmark. Somebody offered me $12, and usually at that point I will counter to $15, but for some reason I did not, and I accepted it. And then afterwards I was like, oh, I should have countered, but it's okay. Sell-through rate is so low, 11%, super low. I've had this for 8 months, so I will take the profit on it. I found it at the bins. My average cost at the bins is about $2 per item. Sorry, I have an allergy kiddo over here coughing in the background. And my profit is $7.05. Not terrible. It's profit. I'll take profit. All right. This, I also got at the bins, but a long time ago. This is a vintage jacket, shirt jacket, flannel. It's actually a wool flannel, like a wool blend flannel. The brand is Catamount Trail. I don't think that really matters. It is quilt lined. The sell-through rate was terrible. I was kind of surprised. What I looked up was vintage shacket wool quilt lined, and the sell-through rate was 3%, which is awful. So the average sale price was $21.13. Just leave the door open, please. Thank you. I had this listed for $40. I've had it for 15 months, so I definitely had it listed too high, but someone wanted it. It's really cool. With shipping, man, the shipping was high, but this is going to California, which is about as far away from me as you can get. So they paid $41.11. They bought it for $31.91. It cost over $10 to ship, Ground Advantage. And priority was gonna be like $16. Crazy. Okay, I bought it at the bins. My profit is $24.82. Pretty good. Alright, this is a dress. There it is. I think that's the back, actually. It's like an overall jumper dress. It's tiered down here. It is a patchwork plaid, obviously. The brand is called Fair Hope, which gave me, what? Okay, wear those under your Moana costume. That's fine. I looked up Fair Hope dress. It gave me an average sale price of $16.03 with a 15% sell-through rate. I looked up midi dress, patchwork, tiered cottage, because it's cottagecore kind of, I don't know. Gave me the average sale price of $29.72 with a 13% sell-through rate. I priced this at $40, which when I priced it, I think I priced it where it should have been. I've had this for 4 months, which isn't super long, but it didn't sell over the summer like I thought it would, because it's very like colors or 4th of July. I think I actually bought it after the 4th of July. But I just completely lost everything in my head. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. I'm sorry. I priced it pretty high. I paid a lot for it, is why. So sometimes, unfortunately, I price based on what I've paid versus the comps. Although I do think that I know I looked at comps when I priced it. Anyway, somebody offered me $20 and I went back and forth, but I just ultimately decided that I would prefer to sell it than to not. And so I accepted the offer. They paid a total of $28.60 with shipping. Like I said, I've had this for 4 months. I bought it in New York. I went on a little thrifting business trip with my husband. I paid $7. That makes my profit $9.91, which, you know, I'm happy to get back the money that I paid into it, but I don't generally want to pay $7 to make $9. Again, for me, you can do what you want. There's no judgment here at all. These are a pair of vintage Levi 511s. My lighting is off because it's raining, so my garage door is closed. These are vintage. Not yet. They're almost vintage. They're 2005. On the back of Levi's tags that look like this, not the other ones. There's got another coughing kid. Weather changes. There's a 4-digit code right there. So 0105 is when it was made. So 2005, I did use Y2K. The average sale price of Levi's 515 jean shorts is $13.81 with a 5% sell-through rate. I've had these listed for 21 months. Woo! It's a lot of months. They were actually on the way out. Somebody saved them. I mean, I was just gonna donate them to a thrift store. Not like throwing this stuff away. I had them listed for $9.42. They paid a total of $16.86. I paid 81 cents for them at my old favorite thrift store. And that makes my profit $5.89. So total, my profit is $145.60, which is amazing. Spoiler alert for tomorrow, I did make my monthly goal. Thanks to that Filson vest. I'm super excited about it. As you can already tell, my kids are super excited about trick-or-treating tonight. My husband just texted me a couple minutes ago and was like, who's excited for trick-or-treating? I was like, not me. Our yesterday was gorgeous. It was like 80 and windy and sunny. It was a beautiful day. And our town actually switched trick-or-treat times to last night versus tonight, because tonight it's supposed to be like 50 and rainy and windy and gross. But we are trick-or-treating with friends who actually live in the next town over. So we're going trick-or-treating tonight. But we're happy to spend time with them. For me, it's more about spending time with our friends than, getting candy or having a comfortable experience. Yeah, anyway, I have a pirate. You practice your pirate. Arg. No? Okay. I have a Moana. My older girls, I don't know if they'll dress up. They do their own thing. And I was just thinking about, there's like a famous picture of me actually when I was like 3, so circa 1983. And I was in I was in an angel costume, and my cousin was dressed up, I believe, as the Hulk. Mom, correct me if I'm wrong about that. But I am just like screaming my bloody head off because I didn't know who it was. He scared me in his costume. So that's kind of like an epic costume. We, over the years, have had a multitude of Star Wars characters. My oldest daughter, when she was, I think a 10-ish, won a costume contest for a Mary Poppins. One year she actually dressed up as our pastor, which was hilarious because at that time of the year, or at that time in our lives, we actually went to his house for trick-or-treating, and like we would have dinner. They had like a potluck, and then we would go trick-or-treat on their street. She dressed up as him, and it was hysterical.
Oh, you mean
Yeah. And yeah, so there's some pretty epic costumes in our family history. So I'm curious, do you have a favorite costume? Is there a good costume story?
Do you like Halloween? Subscribe if you do.
Okay. Are you dressing up today, or have you dressed up? Did they do trick-or-treating yesterday? I know sometimes different towns do it different ways. So Yep. If you don't want to answer any of those questions, just leave a little Halloween emoji in the comments. I would appreciate it. It does help with, I don't know, whatever. I don't know what that was.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost. Okay, great.
Really cozy.
You're cozy in that. All right. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Happy Halloween. I'll see you soon.